Trina wants me, not you, idiot. Oh, no.
What was that? All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. This is Brandon here coming to you with another Victorious reaction. I've been really enjoying these. This one is called Car, Rain, and Fire. I'm not really sure what that means, Car, Rain, and Fire. And in the random still frame, I just randomly click on a place in the episode. It's Beck and Trina, and Beck is like holding her hand or something, and Trina has this weird look on her face, and they appear to maybe be in the Black Box Theater. I don't really know what's going on here, but there's only one way to find out. If you're not a subscriber to the channel and you enjoy these Tuesday reactions to Victorious every Tuesday, at least until we reach the end of the series, do subscribe using the button right below the video. I really appreciate it, but let's go ahead and get into this episode. Looks like we're going to start at Hollywood Arts, and many of you know I always mention it because some of you may be new to this series or this reaction series. I spent 2 years of my administrative career in schools at an art school a lot like Hollywood Arts. It's really crazy how similar my experience was, so I usually have a lot to say. In this episode, I will be sticking to the school scenes. I may not include the entire episode, but I will try and stick to the school plot lines. Let's get into this episode. Here we go.
Hey, have you guys seen Cat? Oh, you head shakers.
What?
Hey, Top Hat, you seen Trina?
Top hat. And I usually mentioned you saw the guy with the weird top hat. It looked like a leprechaun style hat. And I see this other girl across the way with the little fedora. Kids at art schools do typically dress like that. I've seen a lot of crazy things. Sometimes it's just like kids having their own style. And then other times it's like really crazy. It's like a student decided to do something just to do it, you know, just to do something crazy. That does tend to happen way more at the art school that I worked at than other traditional high schools. And as I mentioned, I did decide to skip certain parts. So I did skip the part where Kat tells Tori that a beloved actress of hers died and she is going to go to her house or something like that. I may not include those parts, but I'm going to skip to this other little plot line that takes place at the school.
Hey, Trina.
Hey, pretty boy, looking for moi?
Yeah. Have you been going around telling anyone I asked you out?
No, I've been telling everyone you asked me out.
Oh no.
Why are you telling people?
Oh no. Oh, and this hits home because this kind of stuff does happen. So first off, a couple of episodes ago, Beck and Jade did break up. Even during the breakup, like Trina is absolutely shameless. Not only trying to get attention for her acting career or whatever, but also in these types of matters. So as the breakup was happening, Trina was trying to somehow get Beck to pay attention to her instead. And now it seems that Beck is upset because Trina's been going around telling people that he asked her out or whatever. And unfortunately, that kind of stuff does happen in schools. I do remember as principal having to deal with that stuff a lot. People's drama, basically. But if you don't deal with it, sometimes it can spiral into full-blown bullying or cyberbullying. So you don't want to get in everybody's business. It's really not your job. But if it's something that impacts school or the culture of the school or turns into bullying, especially, you do sort of have to deal with that. And this kind of stuff happens. Spreading rumors, which is a really tough thing to deal with, but I've had to deal with it many, many times, unfortunately. And apparently Trina is doing the same thing here. Now, just telling people that he asked her out or whatever, is that a potential suspension? On its own, no. But it could turn into one if it becomes a real issue and she refuses to stop. But let's see what happens here.
If people think that you're interested in me, then other guys will want to date me, and pretty soon...
That's awful. That's awful. But, you know, it does sound like something Trina would do, certainly.
I'll have boys fighting over me.
Okay, you're a maniac.
She is a maniac. She is the maniac. And Beck is one of the most kind of stable characters on the show. Beck and Andre, and to a lesser degree, Tori, I would say. Trina is sort of a maniac in the sense that she is willing to do crazy things to get whatever she wants. She's really shameless in that regard. So I don't condone this here.
Oh, yes!
You bit my lip.
And that right there would be a potential suspension. I hope you all know it's obvious you can't do that. I mentioned that on the prom wrecker episode with Andre and his prom date and that whole situation. But yes, you can't do that, Trina, particularly right in the school hallway. That's a potential suspension. Yeah, and notice the point here, I guess, is that Trina is like completely... I don't know how she ends up turning the opposite direction, but she's doing the complete opposite of all these other dancers. And when I was an assistant principal at the art school, I would observe dance classes. It was kind of funny to me because the point of the observation is to really watch the teacher and evaluate their teaching techniques and how it's going. And there are all these standards that you have to rate teachers on and give them feedback on the quality of their instruction. And a lot of times when you think about that, you're thinking about math classes, science classes. But if you're in an art school, yes, you do dance as well. And while I didn't know everything there was to know about dance, I did learn a lot through that experience. Most classes that we had at the art school that I worked at were either ballet or modern dance, and this looks like a modern dance class. This would be something that students might do specifically for a particular dance production of some sort, that they would all do this kind of choreographed dance. I have seen things like that before. You have dance solos as well, and apparently Trina is not able to do this dance with the rest of them. I'm guessing this is the teacher to the right. I've never seen her before, but let's keep going.
Okay, most of you, that was awesome.
Okay.
Trina, you keep trying.
So I don't hate this. I will give some criticism to this teacher in a minute, but I do like that she did not give her the feedback in front of everybody else. She kind of made it a point to make kind of a positive comment. She said, most of you did all right. And then she kind of calls, where she doesn't call her over, but everybody else is leaving and it's pretty much just her and Trina. I mentioned this on the Christmas Story episode where Andre's teacher, Anthony, just kind of reveals details about his grade. And when he's questioned about it, he says that it deserved whatever grade it was, and just out in the hallway in front of students. So I commend this teacher for trying to have a bit of privacy here when giving feedback, but she should be giving her some sort of real feedback, not just, oh yeah, keep trying. So obviously she wants to be positive, but it's okay for her to give Trina feedback. If she doesn't, she's not going to improve or learn anything. She should say something like, well, you know, you should watch this part, or you're turning at this point, or you're messing up right here and it throws you off for the rest of the dance. Or say, you know, please stay after school, I can help you with it and we can work on it. That's her job. So I commend her for being positive and for distancing herself from the other students when giving feedback, but she doesn't really give any real feedback. She should be doing that as well.
Beck.
What?
Sup, Trina?
Okay, well, what's going on? That look on Beck's face. Let me go back to it. I mean, look at this. Look at this look on Beck's face, and I don't know if this is real or not. He seems to be maybe acting. Number one, because Beck is a very, very good actor, both the real actor, whatever his name is, and then Beck, the character actor, and whatever he's doing here. Beck's a really good actor, and you can see his face here. It doesn't appear to be authentic, and it would also be really, really odd for him to act this way, maybe even the same day that he was very upset that Trina was spreading this rumor about him, and now all of a sudden he comes to see her just like that. So I don't know how authentic this is going to be here.
What are you here for?
You.
Me? I don't understand.
Ever since you kissed me this morning, it's affected me.
What?
Well, I had a burrito for breakfast. Was it the end?
What? Trina, I don't think that's what he meant. And the more he talks, the more, I don't know if this is really real, but she says, well, I had a burrito for breakfast. I don't think that's what he meant, Trina.
I like you.
What?
Yeah, that's what I would say too. No one goes from one way to a completely other way just like that, like a complete 180 in less than a day. I don't think so. I think this may be acting here.
Can I come over to your house tonight?
You want me to make you some dinner?
Will you make me a chicken?
And this would probably be a potential suspension for Beck as well, for the same reasons that I mentioned earlier. All right, and I skipped a couple of parts. So Beck is going to come over for dinner, apparently. I don't know what's going to happen here. And she tried to make the chicken that he requested and just couldn't do it. And now apparently he's here. Let's see what happens. I'm very curious at this point. Okay, Andre.
Andre, Tori's not here.
I'm not here to see Tori.
Well, I have a date tonight with...
Beck. Yeah, I know. I know what's going on.
What?
I don't understand.
Something wrong with me.
When he first came in, just the look on his face, like, I've gotten very used to these characters and I know what their personality is supposed to be and how they kind of look naturally. This looks like more acting. Just right when he came in, you could see some sort of different expression on his face. You can detect it a little more easily with Andre because he's so mellowed out all the time. He's, like I said earlier, one of the most stable characters on the show. He and Beck, actually. But this I think is some more acting here. Let's see where we go with this.
No, nothing's wrong with you.
Why Beck, huh? Is Beck so fantastic? Is Beck better than me?
I don't know what you mean.
Am I not handsome? Do I not have a happy-go-skippy personality?
A happy-go-skippy? I guess he's sort of mellowed out. I wouldn't describe Andre as happy-go-skippy, whatever that's supposed to mean, but he's a little bit more mellowed out and laid back, I would say.
Then give me a chance. Give me a chance to show you the joys of Andre. Let me love you. Let me love you like a champion.
What?
Babe. Hey, what's going on?
Beck!
What's going on is you were just leaving.
I have a date with Trina. We're having chicken.
It kind of might be turkey now.
Turkey's my favorite.
This acting, and I saw on Beck's face also when he came in, you can tell he's acting. This reminds me a lot of the episode The Wood scene here, because in that they get the kids to be like really dramatic for this reality show.
Don't be so dramatic.
No, be more dramatic.
And I do remember it was pretty hilarious. Beck and Andre staged this like fake fight over not a fist fight, but this argument over really nothing. It was totally made up, but they did it for this reality show.
You know what? This friendship is over. Eat a rag. You eat two rags.
That's what it feels like here.
Yo, Trina likes me. Maybe I'm about to change old Trina's mind.
Dude, go.
Don't tell me what to do. You're Canadian? Oh!
Nice!
I always had a feeling you were anti-Canadian.
So?
What?
What you gonna do, booty? Hey, you gonna hit me with a hockey bat? Hey?
What is this? This acting is even crazier than when they had the fight in that other episode, The Wood. You see Trina's face. They got the shot just right, I guess, where Trina's in between them, and she looks worried. She thinks that they're actually fighting, and it's all too obvious to you and I that this is totally ridiculous. But let's keep going. I can't wait to see how this thing resolves here.
Trina made chicken for me.
Don't you listen to her. She made a turkey.
How about the three of us eat the turkey together?
Trina, I don't know where that would go, even if these guys weren't acting. That seems really crazy, but I can't wait to see what happens here.
You pick me or you pick him.
Or maybe I'll pick you up and toss you right out that door.
Oh, I would love to see you try.
Boys, I just...
Trina, I brought you these.
What is going on? They threw Robbie into the mix as well. Oh my goodness.
Who are those flowers for?
They better be for Beck.
They're for Trina.
Andre says they better be for Beck. Yeah, that seems totally normal. Robbie coming over to Trina's house for Beck, like with flowers. My goodness, let's keep going.
What?
Well, I heard the boys in the locker room say that Beck asked you out, so I thought I'd ask you too.
Look out, Trina! Trina wants me, not you, idiot! Oh, no!
What was that? Did you see that? He was picking up Robbie and he's like, oh! What in the world is that?
Don't fight over me!
Ooh. Okay, all right. I guess they're practicing their stage fighting. Remember that episode? They learned how to do that. They're doing it right here. Although, in this context, I don't know where the, like, punch sound effect would come from. If you remember in that episode, they would insert that sound effect electronically, but you heard it. There's, like, a clear punching sound. I don't know how they put that in there if it's fake. My goodness.
Andre, no! Don't look!
What?
Dad, wait, they're killing each other!
I think they're taking this a bit too far. I guess they're trying to like teach Trina some sort of twisted lesson, but this is a bit too far with the holding up the tea kettle. It's like that's a bit too far, wouldn't you say? Here we go. I mean, you heard like the audience, they were supposed to go, woo, but I think you and I knew what was going on way earlier than this.
And then Andre started hitting Robbie.
What? They're just sitting there like with some puppets, like nothing happened. Okay, this is getting really wild. But as you can tell, it is pretty hilarious. Let's keep going.
What's going on?
We're doing a puppet show.
I am the king.
I'm the queen.
What?
But they were just, I swear I saw them in there and they were just...
And he would have heard that, I guess, although I did see him with headphones, so hey, maybe he didn't.
Trina, did you learn your lesson?
Here we go.
Telling lies.
Now, this is one of those times, and this has happened a few times on the show, is I don't condone any of this. Like, it was wrong what Trina did to Beck, but it is equally wrong, if not more so, what these guys are doing. As twisted as Trina typically is, it's not right for them to do this to her, okay? It's not right to do something horrible to someone who's also done something bad. And actually, that sort of brings me back to school, because sometimes what would happen is someone would do something bad to someone, whether it was bullying or something else, and the victim would do something even worse to the bully or the person who is doing something like this, and they end up getting in even more trouble. And what I have to explain to them is what they did to you is wrong, but what you did to them was also wrong, and sometimes it ended up being worse, or the person was actually physically hurt. And I have to explain to them and the parent, like, you have to let the school handle it. You cannot just go off on your own and hurt someone based on real bullying that should not have happened, or real whatever it is, whatever it happens to be, whether it's rumors or something else. But you have to let the school handle it. You can't take matters into your own hands. Oh my goodness. Okay. And at this point, they've left, and I don't even know if she really understands what just happened. They probably should have said, hey, Trina, we did this to try and get you to stop spreading rumors. Please don't do that again. But no, they asked her if she learned her lesson and then danced around on the couch and then left. So I don't even know if she really got the point here. All right, well, that's the episode. Obviously, I did skip the whole Tori, Kat, Jade going to the actress's house plot line. I did watch it, so I do understand what happened exactly, but I decided to stick to the school scenes and the school relationship situations that I would have a lot to comment on. Hopefully you still enjoyed my reaction. It was pretty hilarious, I will say. I would give this episode, for realism and authenticity, maybe a 5, but for entertainment value, I would say a 10 plus. It was pretty funny. So we'll average it out to maybe a 9.0 out of 10. It was pretty hilarious. That sort of made up for the lack of relevance. Again, hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right down below the video if you haven't done so yet, especially if you watch these week after week. There are many of you. I know who you are. Well, I don't really know who you are, but I know that you exist. People that watch these week after week on Tuesday and yet are not subscribed. So click the button before you leave this page. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on my next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.